of my absolute favorite things to do at Walt Disney World is Hey guys, it's Nikki and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching today's video all about Rafiki'S Planet Watch in Disney's Animal Kingdom. If you've been to Animal Kingdom before, you might not know about this. It is a very tricky place to get to and it can be easily missed. So we're going to talk about how you get there, what times it is open, and all the fun things that they have offered at Rafiki'S Planet Watch. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I share lots of magical moments here at home and at the theme parks. So give this video a big thumbs up and let's get started. So what is Rafiki'S Planet Watch? You could describe Rafiki'S Planet Watch as its own land or even an island really, because you have to take a train to get there from the main part of the park, which is really cool because you get to see some of the backstage areas for the animals. If you've ever watched the behind the scenes of Disney's Animal Kingdom on Disney Plus, where the rhinos live and I think the giraffes you can see as well. So that is cool factor number one of just visiting Rafiki'S Planet Watch. But it is over by Safari in Africa. So when you get off of the safari, if you would just turn to your left, then you will see a big sign that says Rafiki'S Planet Watch, and that is going to be your entrance for the train. The biggest thing is that sometimes on really busy days, there might be a line for the train, and the train comes about every 15 minutes. So depending on when you catch it or not, you might have to wait a little bit. But the biggest thing with Rafiki'S Planet Watch is that it's open from 9:30 until about 5 o'clock. The last train leaves Harambe Station at 4:30 p.m. So while Rafiki'S Planet Watch closes around 5, that last train is going to leave at 4:30. So just keep that in mind when you're planning out your day. What is there to do over on Rafiki'S Planet Watch? There are many things to do, and actually one of my absolute favorite things to do at Walt Disney World is in Rafiki'S Planet Watch, and that is the animation station. So growing up, they had this animation station actually in Hollywood Studios, and I believe it was where Walt Disney Presents is now, or it was somewhere in that area. And I would spend literally our whole park day there with my mom. Bless her, she was the sacrificial lamb to take me to go do the drawing classes all day long. I could be in there the whole time. I'm actually headed to Disney's California Adventure this year, and they have a drawing class as well. And you know what, I might be in that park by myself just chilling, going from character to character. So what is Animation Station? Animation Station is where you get to go and learn how to draw a Disney character from a animator. It's really cool. I kind of want to do a whole video on it, but overall it is an incredible experience. Any type of level, I should say, of artist is welcomed. They give you your sheets of paper and your pencil with no eraser, and then you get a little board, and you do get to take your drawing home with you. So I know you're going to be super excited about that. They also do have coloring pages and colors for the littler travelers if they're not quite up to drawing their own character yet. Some of the characters will give you guidelines on your paper. Some it's just you gotta do your best. So just know that going into it, but you don't know the characters that they're going to be drawing at that time until you get there, because then they'll have a whole list and you can always ask the cast member what time the next show is. Normally it's posted, but if you don't see that, definitely ask them. It is so much fun, and I highly recommend giving it a try. Another thing that is so cool about Rafiki'S Planet Watch is you can see the veterinarian treatment room. So anytime they are treating an animal, they will bring them to this room, and it was actually on the Disney Plus show as well. But there are big windows, and what's really cool about it is sometimes during the treatments you can talk to the vet, or somebody can ask a question that relates to the cast member, and then they'll get that answered for you. So that is such a fun and unique experience that a lot of people probably don't know that is available at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom can sometimes get a bad rap for being a half-day park, but there are tons of opportunities for animal education and just learning about the conservation that Disney does with Animal Kingdom throughout the entire park. So definitely make sure you check out the veterinary treatment room. With that, normally the treatments are going to be in the morning, so just know if you go later in the day you might miss that. If anything, you can ask a cast member maybe in front of the Tree of Life and ask them if they have any idea or can reach out to someone to find out what time the treatments will be that day. Speaking of treatments, you can also see the nutrition center. So that is going to be where they're going to start getting all the animals food ready for the day. Probably not all of the animals because it is kind of a small little area, but whatever animal that they're going to show you that day, they're going to talk about what the animal eats. They go through all the nutritional values, and there's a lot of like things that you can read about it as well. If you look in, it kind of looks like you're at the zoo and that you're looking into a room and it has examples in front of you with just some like verbiage plaques that talk about all the different nutrients they make sure that the animals have every single day. So when you're walking around in the nutrition center, you're also going to see the reptiles and different like scorpions and spiders and just like bugs that I'm not a huge fan of. Windows. So that is very much like a zoo. They are just in their little enclosures, and you can go through and look at all of those fun, different, unique animals that you're not going to be able to see at the Affection Station. Affection Station is an outdoor petting zoo pretty much. There are goats and there are pigs, and I believe there were donkeys the last time we were there too. And they're just roaming. They have different like playpens they can play on. They have a hand washing station, most importantly. You can wash your hands before and after, definitely after, but do it before and after as well. And then what is really cool is they have like long brushes that you can use to like brush out the goats or the pigs, and then you don't have to like actually pet them. One of the goats, when we were there, he was so tired, or I should say they, I'm not sure if it was a boy or a girl, but they were so sleepy, and its head just like kept bobbing, and it was like sitting right in the sun, and you could just tell it was living its best life with a little child just like giving it some good brushes, and it probably felt great just chilling in the sun ready to take a nap. So this area is very large, and there are cast members throughout roaming around, so if you do have any questions about any of the goats or the pigs, they can tell you their names. But this very much is a free-form area. While everyone is very respected, or while everyone is very like respectful of the animals, just always make sure you keep a closer eye on your little kiddos while they walk around, because the goats and the pigs are walking around too. There's nothing really that's keeping them from you. It's a petting area, petting zoo area, so just know that that interaction with the animals can be very up close. And then finally, you just have like the science center. So this area very much is about animal education and just learning about more of the conservation efforts that Disney does at Disney's Animal Kingdom. So make sure that you ask the cast members lots of questions. They are all animal experts, and they are ready to. Also, that's available at Rafiki'S Planet Watch is a couple of Wilderness Explorer locations. So in order to get all of your Wilderness Explorer badges, you must head over to Rafiki'S Planet Watch so you can get all of your badges so you can become a top Wilderness Explorer. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for today's video, all about Rafiki'S Planet Watch. Not a ton to do over there, but definitely worth the trip. I think you could spend 45 minutes to an hour over there, depending on if you do the animation station. If you do participate in the class, that's about 15-20 minutes, so that could be a big chunk of your time. But definitely make sure to stop and check out all of the fun things to do at Rafiki'S Planet Watch in Disney's Animal Kingdom during your next trip. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. I love sharing logical things you can do at Walt Disney World and Disneyland and Disney Cruise Line, so your trip hopefully is going to be a little less stressful, and so you can enjoy your time while you're on vacation, because at the end of the day, it is a vacation. Also, one thing I wanted to know about Rafiki'S Planet Watch that just popped into my head about vacations is that this area normally is very calming. So if you just need a break from the hustle bustle of Harambe Village and Disney's Animal Kingdom, this is a great place to just relax and take a break from the busyness of the park as well. But again, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel so you never miss a video, and I will see you real soon. Bye.